Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Houston's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like,
oh, he's going to go up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Houston will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the Arizona Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well.
He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Arizona. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Houston offense once again. The option look. Finding themselves down. There he goes. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Slithers into space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. With jet sweep pass. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Snap to the back. Got a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Houston. An impressive run from the back. gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jump to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Pucks it out of the air. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Great job by the back on the option.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive run.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He's got it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. This time it's complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The snap sets up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the...
Touchdown, Wildcats! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 7 over FIU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the big fella.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He's going to run it. Quick step and go. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Cougars are on the move. They'll run the option. Can't get him to the ground. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Touchdown, Cougar! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. College fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll go to work in the air on second down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Off play action on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got a man, it's Alexander. And they get him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Arizona in a hurry. Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback. But those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to UTSA. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Hold offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Quarterback empties his backfield.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Turns it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Cougars want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And wings it incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
That's caught. It's Alexander.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Alexander. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll open the second half with a run. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Arizona right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. To the air on second down. Hauls it in.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right up the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Gonna look downfield again. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Wildcats will try to convert on fourth down. He'll keep it himself. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Here we go.
The inside handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now he's looking to throw it. Touchdown, Arizona. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
35. Houston, 24.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. Setting up the screen. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They send the tight end in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And some room to work. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now on the option. Got enough for the first down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Touchdown Cougars, and they take it in for 6 more points. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Arizona in a hurry.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. Way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Corrals it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity hit. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Goes to the option. Touchdown, Houston. They take the lead with the 6.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Up by 1. They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead.
Here we go.
They want to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arizona, 35.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Off play action. That's caught. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Let's go.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Spits it out to the back. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Arizona right back to the line.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
2-9 Philly.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for room, it's Harris. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Arizona. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Georgia State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 34 to Middle Tennessee. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one, Kevin? Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Arizona in a hurry. Shotgun snap on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped and he just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Got his man quickly. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After that last completion, it's second down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. At the 40, there he goes. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. After ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Sweet cut there.
defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Got his man on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. A run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on... Sneaks it in!
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Arizona right back to the line.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. On the option. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Finding open areas. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.